Have you bought a new Android phone lately? Did it come loaded with all sorts of applications? Google Maps, YouTube, Gmail, Google Search, Google App Store and whatnot? Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but most of the apps that come pre-installed in a new phone belong to the US tech giant Google, and there is a reason for that. Google has been dominating the Android devices, and of late it has started abusing this dominance. The company forced device makers to pre-install its suite of services, that too without giving the users an option to remove them. The matter was taken to the Competition Commission of India, or the CCI. The commission ordered Google to make a series of changes. It ruled that Google should not force the device makers to pre-install a bouquet of apps. Neither should it decide their placement. That's not all. The tech giant was also restrained from striking agreements ensuring exclusivity for its search services. Google was also told to allow third-party app stores within its Play Store and that it should not restrict the users from uninstalling the apps. But it did not sit right with Google. It said that the changes would hurt the consumers and stall the growth of the Android ecosystem in India. You see, this is what Google does when it obtains the vast majority of its revenues via its flagship product, the Google search engine. The company played it smart right from the beginning. It bought the original developer of the Android mobile operating system in 2005 and has continued to develop Android ever since. The tech giant licenses the Android system to smartphone makers. Through its control over Android, Google is dominant in the worldwide market, except for China. And the company claims that it provides more choice for everyone. It also says its agreements like pre-installing Google apps on the smartphones actually help keep the operating system free and open. But the critics find it anti-competitive. After the sweeping changes ordered by the CCI, Google took the case to the top court of India. It pleaded to block the antitrust order imposed on it. It warned that the measures would affect the development of Android. They would force Google to change agreements with more than 1,100 device makers and tens of thousands of app developers. The judges have now decided to uphold the impositions, and Indian startups are celebrating. Google has 7 days to comply with the ruling. It also is facing a fine of $161 million. And by the way, this is not the first time Google has come under scrutiny. The European Commission fined Google a record $4.3 billion in 2018. It said the tech giant breached the EU's antitrust rules. Now, market dominance is as such not illegal under the European Union's rules. However, dominant companies have the responsibility to never abuse their position. They are not allowed to restrict competition through their policies. Experts are calling the CCI directives a landmark decision. They have renewed hopes for Indian startups. The checks imposed on Google can open up horizons for new companies. There will be no mandate on the device makers to install the Google apps. If you already have Google Maps on your phone, would you ever go looking for more apps? It is possible, but highly unlikely. Marketing strategies thrive on our habit of seeking convenience. But now, if Google apps will not be at your disposal, you are more likely to open the App Store and search for other applications. In addition to that, allowing other app stores within Google's Play Store would give the consumers more choice. It would also promote the use of diverse applications. The CCI's decision may well lead to the rise of new Indian competitors in video hosting, mapping, and web browsers. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.